Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Sultan High School Academic Awards. My name is Ryan Malone. I'm the assistant principal here at Sultan High School, and I have the prestigious honor of hosting tonight's ceremony. Tonight, we're here to honor the outstanding academic accomplishments of our students. Our teachers have been grouped by academic department, and they will take turns acknowledging the recipients of the academic awards for their classes. After the teachers have finished, our athletic director, Scott Sifferman, will be handing out some awards for athletics. And finally, we will end tonight's show by revealing the 2021 Sultan High School valedictorian and salutatorian. But first, let's get some words from our principal, Ms. Whitmire Skeeth.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this year's Academic Awards ceremony. I am Sarita Whitmire Skeeth, and I am the proud principal of Sultan High School, Sky Valley Options High School, and Sultan Virtual Academy. I feel honored to share the achievements of our students, and I'm excited we have the opportunity to recognize our students for their hard work and achievements this school year. I'd like to thank TurkPride.tv for helping us make this happen. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Thank you very much, Ms. Whitmire. Once upon a time, I taught English here at Sultan High School. And yes, as you can imagine, I enjoy reading a good book. In fact, last week I was reading a book about helium, and you know, I couldn't put it down. And that brings us to our first academic department. The scholars who taught me to never trust an atom because they make up everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our science team.
Good evening. My name is Carissa Kelly, and I am in the science department at Sultan High School. And I have 4 awards to give. The first one is Excellence in AP Chemistry. And this student goes above and beyond. He's always asking great questions, wanting to learn more about AP Chemistry concepts. And this year it goes to Joey Johnston. My second award is for Excellence in AP Biology. And this student is always eager to come to biology. She's asking great questions. She's trying to connect it to the real world. And this year, my Excellence in AP Biology is to Abby Miller. My third award is Excellence in Biology. And this year, it's going to go to Miss Jalen Zimmerman. And she does excellent in biology. She's always interested in science. And that's who's going to get this year's award. And then my final award is going to be for the Excellence in Chemistry. And this student, through COVID and everything, has demonstrated great understanding of chemistry concepts. And it goes to Trinity Owens. And those are my 4 awards. Thank you and congrats to all of you. And up next is my colleague, Mr. Shadrick McDonald.
Good evening. My name is Shadrick McDonald. I have had the privilege of covering John Hubbard's science classes this semester. I want to recognize 4 students who came to school every day with a great attitude. These students are Danica Chandler, Isaiah Miller, Daniel Jong, and Audrey Parsons. Thank you. And with that being said, I would like to introduce Mr. Zach Meyer.
Hi, my name is Zach Meyer. I am with the Science Department and the CTE Department at Sultan High School. I am giving my awards to some of the great students that showed a lot of work and effort in my classes. The first award is Look Mom No Hands for Juan Acosta Ocampo and RJ Reyna for having the ability to problem solve and complete tasks with almost absolutely no assistance. These students were able to complete an irrigation project with almost no supervision, surpassing all of my expectations. The next is Conversation Starter for Jordan Pacheco Mendez for bravely volunteering to engage in discussions on a regular basis in a class that was tough to discuss in. He was always coming forward with really unique and great insight, and I commend him for that. The next award is Mind Reader for Avery Brumley for always knowing exactly how to get at the heart of issues, the issues that were at hand. So his descriptions were always on point, and he showed his thinking very clearly to me. He was able to read my mind because what he wrote from text, videos, or other assignments was exactly what I was asking. And then finally, star pupil goes to Kiana Kipuris and Celeste Favela. These students were able to show me that they knew their way around the topics in earth and space science. It's not always easy to find the right words, but these students absolutely nailed it. And so next, I would like to introduce Kelly Mitchell.
Hi Turks and Turk families, I am Kelly Mitchell and I am part of the science department here at the high school and SVO, and I have 3 awards that I would like to give out today. The first one is called the Phase Change Award, and these 2 students have improved their overall effort, participation, and mastery in science over the last 1 to 2 years and have done a complete 180 in the science classroom. These 2 students have demonstrated growth and success, and I am happy to award the Phase Change Award to Nate McCarty and Rodolfo Rico. The second award is called the Cynthia Brazil Award, and this award is a modern-day pioneer in social robotic science. The Cynthia Brazil Award goes to this student for being a social pioneer in the classroom and never allowing the awkward silence to take over. She always has an opinion to share and is not afraid to offer up discussion points. The Cynthia Brazil Social Pioneer Award goes to Carmen Sanchez Avalos. The last award is Excellence in Science. These 2 students are receiving the Excellence in Science Award for their outstanding effort and application of scientific concepts to real-world issues. These 2 students are always asking how the concepts in class relate to everyday life and taking their questioning to an entirely different level of thinking. Excellence in Science goes to Carlos Villaseñor and Adam Ramzan. Thank you.
There, is that better? Can you hear me now? Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. You know, all pandemic humor related aside, it is a good thing that we have other ways to communicate than simply relying on the spoken word. Fortunately, we have a language available to us that relies heavily on use of the hands. So let's go now to the World Language Department and Miss Sherry Knox for some awards for our students studying American Sign Language.
Hi, I'm Sherry Knox, and I'm here to present awards for American Sign Language. This year, because of COVID, it's been an unusual year, and so even my awards are just a bit unusual this year. Normally, I give out several awards for academic progress, and then 1 award for Flying Fingers, which is an award that we give because of somebody who's done something outstanding in ASL. This year, I only have 2 academic awards to give. One for a first-year student, Kiana Kyprios, who has maintained 99 to 100% all year in ASL. Congratulations. And the second one is to Carlos Villaseñor, who from the very first day of school up until today, which is almost the last day of school, has done 100% every day. And he is a second-year student, so congratulations to Carlos. This year, what is unusual that I am doing is I'm giving out 2 Flying Fingers awards. I've only done that once before, but never have I given out a Flying Fingers award to a first-year student, which one of my awards this year goes to a first-year student, Ebony Blessing Iodaji. And Blessing is getting this award because this award goes to somebody who shows outstanding ability and skill with sign language. And I've never seen a first-year student put forth the effort and the work and do the amazing job that she has done. So congratulations, Blessing. The second one goes to Eliana Day. Ellie has been amazing this year. I have watched her just sign her little heart out, and she gets it, and she does it, and it just is so easy for her. And I am so impressed with her skill. And so that second Flying Fingers award goes to Ellie Day. Thank you.
And now, everyone, it's time for our music department, Miss Jill Sumter, to come in and present some awards for outstanding musicianship. Ms. Sumter?
Hi, I'm Jill Sumter. I'm the music teacher here at Sultan High School. During a regular school year, the music department would host its own concert and awards at the end of the year. This year, there are a few students that need to be acknowledged during this time, even without our traditional ceremony. These awards are added to the plaque wall, a wall in the music room that's dedicated to the annual accomplishments of so many music students over the years. And so I've chosen a few shining examples of this year to give students these awards. So for Outstanding Brass, Adam Ramzan, who has continued working on and improving on his instrument during this time, participated in solo ensemble, and is actively pursuing music when he leaves SHS. Our Outstanding Percussion Award goes to Miles Litch, who has worked hard for 4 years to become the best drummer possible. He has been a kind and positive leader to all. He has stayed positive during this challenging year, and he's been supportive of Sultan Schools and all that is music. Miles is also continuing his love of playing drums in college. Outstanding Woodwind Award goes to 2, Ava Christensen and Sierra Blake, who have continued to improve on their instruments during this year, worked hard to improve and to send in music, and now show great leadership. Our Pet Band Spirit Award goes to Casey Sifferman, who continues to show energy at games and works hard to build a positive, moral, and fun spirit in all the athletic activities he attends. And finally, our Director's Award goes to Jordan McMahon, who's shown talent in singing, on stage, and talent with any musical instrument you give her. Jordan has served the music department throughout her entire high school career, serving in every capacity, even TA. Has been a positive influence to all her peers, and I look forward to her continuing with all her talent as she leaves Sultan High School.
Our next department only needs 3 letters for its name. CTE, also known as Career and Technical Education. Business, health sciences, woods, metals, agriculture, culinary arts. These are just some of the areas of study that fall under the CTE umbrella. So put your hands together for hands-on learning and welcome our CTE teachers.
Hello, my name is Nate Tritchler and I have 3 awards to present. The first one is for Computer Programming Student of the Year. This year it is Trevor Magruder. Congratulations, Trevor. The second award is for Visual Communications Student of the Year. And this year's award goes to Jonah Holman. And the third award that I have is for Avid 12 Student of the Year. This year's award goes to Trinity Owens. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Jeff Brumley.
Hi, I'm Jeff Brumley. I teach business and computer classes, and I have 4 awards to give out. The first one is for Digital Communications. It's the Digital Communications Student of the Year. And it was a pretty easy one to choose because I had 1 student from first semester who earned Microsoft Office certification for PowerPoint. I have others who are testing this semester, but they haven't gotten it yet. So the Digital Communications Student of the Year is Marie Vinson. For personal finance, I'm giving out the Financial Advisor Award, which goes to the person who not only has a good grade, but is really interested in learning and applying the skills learned in class to the real world. And so the Financial Advisor Award goes to Miles Litch. And then finally, I have 2 awards to give out for yearbook. And first I want to say that this has been the most difficult yearbook I've produced in the last 20 years, since the first yearbook I was a part of. From not having software that we needed at the beginning of the year to having the class split in 2 groups. And so I'm so proud of my staff this year for keeping things together and working hard. We've had to make a change that we're going to have an August delivery yearbook this year. So for those of you who haven't purchased a yearbook, you can still do that in the office, but they'll be delivered in August. And so my 2 awards are for Staff Member of the Year and Editor of the Year. And the Staff Member of the Year is Ella Owens. She was our social media manager and took on countless projects to make sure that the yearbook happened this year. And Editor of the Year is Abigail Miller, who without her leadership and passion, I'm not sure that we would have made this happen this year. So up next, I'd like to introduce Miss Brandy Varnell.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandy Varnell and I teach health science programs here at Sultan High School. This year marks many firsts for Sultan High School, and it's also the first year of a new career and technical course at SHS. We call this course Health Science Fundamentals and Human Body Systems. It's designed for freshmen and sophomore students, and it's a deep dive into anatomy and physiology and human body systems, and of course, some personal health and wellness. So though we have a lot of fun in this class, it's by far a very challenging course for our freshmen and sophomores. Being successful in this course requires self-discipline, time management, consistent participation, and classroom and personal focus. The following students have spent the entire year setting themselves apart as outstanding students and high achievers in health science. Their hard work, both inside and outside the classroom to maintain the highest academic marks, is an accomplishment that totally deserves recognition. I'm so proud of them. I'd like to recognize each of the following students with the Excellence in Health Science and Human Body Systems Award. Congratulations to Kiana Kiprios, Haley Clough, Regina Jimenez, Jenna Fleming, Peyton Schlicker, and Grace Plummer. Now, our sports medicine program is a unique blend of in-class activity and outside the classroom activity. Students work together with clinical reasoning, problem solving, and career preparation, all melded together with this strange combination of outside the classroom teamwork, leadership, and service. Every year, it's my pleasure to recognize students new to the program that are fully engaged in this most unique experience. The following students stand out as up-and-coming leaders of the sports medicine program through their dedication to academic success and their leadership efforts. I'd like to recognize the following students for excellence in beginning study sports medicine: Janie Grady, Jalen Zimmerman, Faith Anderson, Jessica Riesler, and Braden Gohl. This is my 7th year teaching health science at Sultan High School, and every year I'm so proud when I see my advanced study students succeed in their personal challenges and their academic challenges. The following three students have studied sports medicine for 2 or more years, maintained a near-perfect academic score in the classroom, demonstrated skill and professionalism at the sideline, and this year, all of them competed at the HOSA state competition. Not only was SHS well represented by their knowledge, skill, and professionalism, but for the first time, we brought home 2 state championship awards. I'm so proud of each of these girls. One will be leaving me this year to pursue her college and career goal, and my heart will not be the same without her. And I am so grateful I will continue to hold on to 2 of them for 1 more year. Receiving awards for excellence in advanced study sports medicine: Abigail Miller, my senior, Nancy Davis, and Faith Jorsvik. Finally, the last award I'd like to give is for students who made a Herculean effort to turn around their academic achievement over the course of the year. We all know this year started a little crazy, a little bananas even. But when we came back to school, I saw effort like I've never seen before in these specific students. These students responded to the academic challenge, but also to the application of their CTE skills in the classroom. I am proud beyond words to recognize the effort and the academic success of the following students who are receiving the Courage to Climb Award for Health Science. The awards this year go to Isis Villaseñor, Sports Medicine, Adam Landis for Health Science and Human Body Systems, and Brianna Benavides Lopez for Health Science and Human Body Systems. Go Turks!
Hello, my name is Karina Davis, and I am currently the agriculture instructor for Ag Woods and the welding classes. For this year's awards, we'd like to start off with Josh Verheuel as Welder of the Year. Josh shows a natural ability in the welding program and has quickly progressed with his hard work and talent despite the limited amount of time that we have had in the shop this year. This year, for the first time ever, we've implemented a weld wall of fame based on the welding joints that students are required to complete. Josh is currently on the wall for 2 of 4 of those welds. In addition to his skill, he demonstrates leadership for his peers, and he is often found helping other students with their equipment, offering his 2 cents on a weld, or working with others to keep the shop in order. It is after all of this and so much more that Josh is named Welder of the Year. Next, we would like to recognize Juan Acosta Ocampo as the skilled woodworker from the Advanced Woodshop class. Juan has been selected for the Skilled Woodworker Award because he is a student that has a very special skill of looking around, seeing what needs to be done, knowing what needs to be done and how to do it, and then going and executing that task. He is a leader amongst his peers and shows a considerable skill in the woodshop. He is an extremely independent and resourceful worker who does extremely well in the woodshop with problem-solving skills and creating his own projects. These are talents that I know that he can apply to any aspect of life, and he will do very well in the future. Next is Jacob Pina Martinez as Emerging Welder of the Year in Beginning Welding. I knew Jacob had a knack for welding from the get-go. He didn't have the traditional experience of the first-time stick welder. He struck his arc and immediately laid down a bead on the very first try. And since then, Jacob has diligently worked to refine his skills, but he has also shown so much independence in analyzing his welds, which is an extremely crucial skill in this industry. He uses this knowledge to search for areas of improvement and to determine where to refine his skills. Being able to note what adjustments need to be made for a welder is one of the many reasons that Jacob has been named the Emerging Welder of the Year. Next, we would like to recognize Isaac Pastana as the Conscientious Craftsman in the Beginning Woodshop. Isaac thrives in the woodshop. He is detail-oriented to the final aspect. He is conscious, he does not rush his product, and he checks in each step of the way. I appreciate his hard work, diligence, and conscientiousness that allow him to take pride in the work that he's done this year. As his skill develops, I know that he will continue to produce good quality projects and continue to earn that title of the Conscientious Craftsman. Next is Alex Dilger, being recognized as this year's talented tradesman. He is a student who has a natural raw talent in the woodshop. He has an eye for innovation and creativity. The woodshop is a place where he shines. During online classes earlier this year, Alex took his birdhouse project above and beyond and has continued to match that level of creativity and craftsmanship on each of his projects this year. He is diligent in his work and he knows the tools of the trade. I look forward to seeing what else that Alex produces in the future throughout his high school career. And finally, I would like to recognize Brian Ruiz Nieto for Peer Mentor of the Year. Over the last year in Beginning Woods, I have really enjoyed getting to know Brian in the woodshop. He's a smart, hardworking individual who is eager to learn and apply his skills. And what is extremely encouraging to see as a teacher is how he continues to use those skills to help and guide those around them. He shares the skills that he learns to pass them on to others. He teaches and coaches without taking and doing the work for other students. And as his knowledge base grows, so does that of those peers around him. And for those reasons, he has been named Peer Mentor of the Year. Next, I would like to call up Miss Roz to give her student awards.
Hi, I'm Roz, and I'm the Culinary Arts Instructor. The award for If an Angel Were a Person goes to Christina Sharon. Christina, every day that you come into my class, you always give it 100%. You're always willing to help people, and you're always willing to help me. It means a lot. The second award is the Right-Hand Man, and this award goes to Gwendolyn English. Gwen, every Monday and Wednesday, comes into first period and helps me with the curriculum, helps tweak things that need to be changed for the following classes, and I rely on her so much. Thanks. The next award goes to Peyton Schlicker. This award is for the biggest heart. Peyton wears her heart on her sleeve. She is feeling and loving all of the time. And because of that, she shows that in her work, and she shows it how she helps students. She is always there for me. She's always dependable, and she's always willing to lend a hand. The next award goes to Emily Navarrete. This one is a little weird. This one goes for "'Tis But a Scratch." Emily was my first culinary arts student to severely injure herself in class and proceeded to bleed everywhere. Because she handled it so well, and myself for that matter, she is awarded this new award I think maybe we'll give every single year. And last but not least, this award, the OK Cool Award, goes to Jake Gardner. Jake Gardner does not know what is happening 99% of the time in class, but he always comes in with a positive attitude and he's always ready to go. I really appreciate that. Okay.
Thank you, CTE. And now it's time for the interactive portion of our evening. Please feel free to follow along at home. You ready? Okay, here goes. Knock, knock. To. No, not to who, it's to whom. And most of you students at home knew that because you've been hard at work this year studying the nuances and rules of English grammar from our intrepid language arts team. So without further ado, here is the English department.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Lupin, and I have a few awards to give out this year. First, to Derek Feltner, I want to give the Best Table Maker of the Year. You're always solid, dependable, and every day you're innovative. To Lucas Weibark, I wanted to give the Beta Flip Award because you're determined even when things seem impossible. To Jamie Gall, I wanted to give the Dedicated Dudette because every day you show up, you're very supportive, and you're one of the most caring people I've ever met. And finally, to Shelby Fry, I wanted to give the Boom Mic Drop Award for always coming through with the last parting comment to shut things down. And now let me introduce Ms. Zoe Miller.
Hi, I'm Zoe Miller. In addition to their individual awards, the following students have done an incredible job with staying creative and inquisitive during this difficult year. I want to give Ava Christensen the Wittiest Poem Award because of her most recent poem. I want to award Carlos Villaseñor with Rambunctious Rapper Award for his charming production of Hamilton. I would like to give Jenna Milliken the Future Author Award and Samuel Hansey the Literary Leader Award for their amazing work starting and continuing the Turk Times, especially when no one else would show up. They always did, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for all of you. You're super awesome.
Hello there, everybody, and ladies and gentlemen, and students, and parents, and just everybody. Mr. Harris, and I do my very best to teach English to our people, our students, your children. And I have got amazing students, but I had to pick 5 students that, one, really demonstrate academic growth. I mean, it's like these kids have really learned a lot. They demonstrated great skills. But to me, that's one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is having a good attitude and a good work ethic to combine. You know, of course, they all mix together. You know, they're all mixed together. So I'm just going to name these students, and they're really amazing, okay? Because I have a lot of really great students among all of them. And so these are like really, really awesome. You should be proud of. Kids, you need to be proud of yourself. Here we go. Brisbani, you know, Brisbani, Favela, Jimenez, Trinity Owens, Ronaldo Rico Mora, James Vestal, and Arian Schlicker. Those are the 5. Brisbani, Trinity, Ronaldo, James, and Arian. Good job. Keep it up.
Hi, I'm Amy Werner, and I teach English. And this has been a really interesting year on many, many levels. Students have risen to the challenge like never before, and I'm really proud of all of our students and staff for working through the many opportunities for growth we've had this year. In particular, this year, I would like to recognize from Sultan High School, Ashton Henry for academic excellence in 11th grade English, Daniel Jiang for initiative and work ethic in 11th grade English, Kayla Landis for academic excellence in creative writing, and Howard Graham for creative writing excellence in creative writing. I'm also honored to teach for Sky Valley Options, and I would like to recognize Miliani Tevega for artistic excellence in advanced watercolor, Marissa Williams for overall most improved, Riley Strauss for positive classroom leader, and Mikey Camacho for persistence and improvement. Mikey, you've come a long way this year. Way to go. You all show great potential, and I'm looking forward to hearing great things about your future accomplishments. It's really an honor to help you along the way.
Thank you, English department. You know, if you have been to Sultan High School, you know that we have a greenhouse that is filled with plants. But did you know that those plants tend to not enjoy math? Unlike our students who enjoy learning about algebra, geometry, and calculus, the greenhouse plants tend to shy away from math because it gives them square roots. But seriously, now it's time to bring out the academic department, who all love angles to a degree. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our math department.
Hello, I'm Michelle Fuller, and this year I would like to present 3 awards. The first one to Angel Cruz Malicio for Avid 9. His insightful and well-articulated responses really made our discussions something special. My second award goes to Trevor Magruder for excellence in geometry. And my third award goes to Nancy Davis for excellence in pre-calculus. Their recognition of outstanding performance throughout this year cannot be underscored at how important they were to the classroom environment. Thank you. And I would like to introduce next Sarah Harkins.
Hi, I'm Sarah Harkins, and I teach math here at Sultan High School. Today I've got my academic awards to present. The first award I would like to give is to Shauna Shoemaker. She has received the Isaac Newton Award for Excellence in Mathematics. My next award is to Aiden Masterjohn. He has received the Ada Lovelace Award for superb problem solving in mathematics. Next, I would like to award Jenna Milliken the Johannes Kepler Award for Conscientiousness in Mathematics. My next award is to Abigail Miller. She is receiving the Benjamin Banneker Award for Mathematical Accomplishment. And lastly, I would like to award Miles Litch the Srinivasa Ramanujan Award for Mathematical Intuition. Up next will be Marissa Lynch.
Hi, my name is Marissa Lynch and I teach Avid and Math here at Sultan High School. I have a few academic awards I want to give out today. I'm going to start with my math classes and then finish up with my sophomore Avid awards. So I'm going to kick things off with the Smarty Pants Award. I give this award out every year to the student with the highest grade percentage in all of my math classes. This year's recipient is not only skilled in mathematics, but she also works really hard, checks her work in class, asks questions when she has them. So this year's Smarty Pants Award goes to Destiny Owens. My next award is the Meticulous Mathematician Award, which goes to the student who stands out because of their desire to understand and do the math correctly. And this year's recipient does just that. She stands out. She gets all of her work done on time. She asks me to look over her answers in class. She double checks that she knows how to use her calculator correctly. And most importantly, she learns from any mistakes that she may make. So Lily Quillman is this year's Meticulous Mathematician. My last math award is another one that I give out every year. It is the Teacher's Award, and I give it to the student who makes me want to come to work every day. This year has been uniquely difficult, but ever since this student has stepped foot into my classroom on the very first day of in-person learning, they have made me laugh. They have brought joy into the classroom. They make me proud by all their hard work and their growth in math. And they remind me every single day why I really love teaching. So this year's Teacher Award goes to Johan Chavez. Moving on with my AVID Awards, normally I only give out one per class, but this year 2 students really stood out and I wanted to recognize them both. So as I mentioned, this year was unique and at times very difficult, but one of my students did not seem to notice. It didn't faze her at all. She took every situation, whether it be remote or in person, this hybrid, it didn't matter. She completed all of her work on time. That work was of really high quality. She was able to manage her time well, no matter what the schedule was. Basically, she knocked this year out of the park. So, because of all of that, Jaylyn Zimmerman gets the Hybrid Hotshot Award. All right, my last one. So my AVID students are sophomores this year, which means I've taught them for 2 years now. And over those 2 years, I've had one student who is just so dependable. I can always count on him to have his homework completed, to be ready for class. He does really great work, and he always has a great positive attitude to go along with it. He's been consistently a standout student, which is why Jordan Pacheco Mendez gets Mr. Consistency Award.
Good evening, Turks out there. I'm Michael McMahon. I'm a math teacher here at Sultan High School, and I'm here tonight to recognize some of my most outstanding students from this year. Had lots of great, well-deserved students during the year, but these 5 went above and beyond, and they stood out the most. So for geometry, my outstanding achievement awards in geometry go to Regina Jimenez and Joseph Zhang. And in advanced algebra trig, the ones who went above and beyond just performed, very, very awesomely this year. Avery Brumley, Carlos Villasenor, and Brisbani Favela Jimenez. Congratulations, I really enjoyed you guys, especially the second semester when we could actually see you in person. But you guys went above and beyond first semester also, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you very much, math team. Students, in life, it is important to have balance. And tonight's awards so far have focused on skills that work our minds. For the skills that work our bodies, we are fortunate to have our PE and health department. And now I would like to introduce Mr. Ben Murphy. He will be honoring students for their work in the weight room.
Good afternoon, Turks. My name is Mr. Murphy, and I'm here to present the awards for physical education. Usually we have a medal system, but in this year's odd schooling, we decided to put those off. But we would like to give some acknowledgement to a couple young men that, regardless of circumstance, have showed up and decided that, you know what, they're going to chase that fitness goal. And so I'd like to acknowledge Caleb Thiebaud and Edgar Villa Fragosa. Both those young men have came in, and whether we're working out alone or, in social distancing world, they've gotten after it and chased their goals. So good job, fellas, and hope everybody finishes the year strong and comes back even stronger next fall.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. And we do have some awards for social studies. Unfortunately, Miss Fuller is unable to join us tonight, but she gave me permission to present the awards on her behalf. The following students are receiving an academic award recognizing excellence in Fuller's Social Studies class 2020-2021. The award winners are Ashton Henry, Abigail Miller, Patricia Pelagio Negretti, James Vestal, and Carlos Villasenor. Congratulations, students. You are this year's recipients of the Excellence in Fuller's Social Studies Class Award. Well done. And next, I want to welcome in one of our school counselors, Miss Andrea Garibay, who has a few students to recognize for their capacity and facility with language.
Hi, my name is Andrea Garibay. Washington State and Sultan School District recognizes the value of preparing students to be global citizens with skills to communicate in English and other world languages. In our state's diverse communities, it is not unusual for students to have various opportunities to develop language skills outside of the classroom. To enable students to fully benefit from the advantages of multilingualism, the district provides students the opportunity to demonstrate proficiency in other languages through competency testing. The following students scored a 4.0 high school world language credits this year: Eileen Cho, Samantha Sanchez, Alfonso Saldaña, Isis Villaseñor. Congratulations for earning our SHS Power of Bilingualism Award. You are on track to earn the seal of biliteracy upon graduation. Thank you for being a bilingual asset in our society.
Thank you, Ms. Garibay. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have students at Sultan High School who participate at the Snow Isle Tech Center. It is a wonderful program where kids learn outstanding skills that they can apply that are practical and go right into the professional trades. The following students have received National Technical Honor Society memberships for the 2021-20 school year. Vanessa Ordaz Mata for dental assisting, and Cesar Jimenez Alatorre for fashion and marketing. Congratulations, students. Great work. And now it's time to move away from the academic side of things for a bit and welcome in our athletic director, Mr. Scott Sifferman, who will be presenting some awards for athletics. Mr. Sifferman?
Good evening. I'm Scott Sifferman, Athletic Director at Sultan High School, and I'll be sharing the athletic awards for the year since we have not been able to have our traditional award nights at the end of each season. Over this year, we have had several seniors earn a 4-year letter. They are as follows. In football, Caden Hardwick and Zane Saylor. In volleyball, Abigail Miller. In softball, Abby Owens and Rain Skeving. In girls golf, Ella Owens. In baseball, Kobe Keeler. In boys golf, Keaton Chaplick. In boys soccer, Jose Alonso Medina and Emiliano Uribe. In girls basketball, Caitlin Gunderson. And in boys basketball, Kobe Keeler and Austin Wood. Our coaches traditionally vote on end of the year awards, and they did so again this year. With the short seasons and one season still in progress, with a limited amount of attendance for the events, we will be honoring multiple deserving students or deserving individuals. For our female athlete of the year, we have Abby Owens and Grace Tritchler. Congratulations, ladies. Also nominated were Abigail Miller and Ella Owens. For our male athlete of the year, Kobe Keeler and Tyler Sargent. Congratulations, gentlemen. Also nominated were Keaton Chaplick and Sylvester Vallejo Munoz. For the Jed Koenig Award, for athletes that are team first mentality, they compete hard at practice and in games, and they're always looking to do whatever is needed to help the team. We have 2 honorees. Couldn't be more proud of them. Abby Owens and Kobe Keeler. They absolutely meet the spirit of what the Jed Koenig Award is. And then finally, for our Coach of the Year, we will celebrate Jeff Brumley, assistant coach in cross country, track and field, and boys basketball, as well as he helped in softball this year. And in addition, for our Coach of the Year, Ryan Schaefer, who is our head coach for both boys and girls soccer. Our girls soccer team was recognized by the league for team sportsmanship, and Ryan was also named Coach of the Year in boys soccer in the Coho division. Congratulations, Jeff and Ryan, for all that you've done for our kids this year in outstanding seasons. Thank you to all the athletes and coaches and families for your efforts to participate this year. There have been many challenges, but we've rose to those challenges, and I am proud of the results that we have had this year. I thank you all. Go Turks.
Thank you, Mr. Sifferman. Well, everyone, we are nearing the end of our program. And, as promised, it's time to reveal the award winners for the valedictorian and salutatorian. So I'd like to invite Principal Whitmire Skeeth back up here to the podium to announce the 2021 class salutatorian and valedictorian. Ms. Whitmire?
It is my pleasure to share with you and celebrate the achievements and talents of our outstanding performances of valedictorian and salutatorian. Both students have not only excelled in the classroom, but they have also excelled on the field or court in their respective sports. The 2021 salutatorian is Jose Jesus Alonso Medina. Jose has earned a 3.94 while attending Sultan High School. In the fall, Jose will be attending University of Washington, and he's undecided regarding his studies. Congratulations, Jose. This year's 2021 valedictorian is Abigail Elizabeth Miller. Abigail has earned a 3.99 while attending Sultan High School, and she'll be attending University of Montana in the fall to study integrated physiology. Congratulations, Abigail. I'm very proud of both and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. You will receive your hardware at the senior banquet. With this distinction comes homework. If you have begun working on your speech, you better get started. It is due to me by Monday, June 14, 2021 at 3 p.m. To those who received honors, awards, and distinctions, I say, well done. I'd like to use this opportunity to thank our staff and extend a special thank you to our parents and families for their support, for supporting our Turks and our schools. Thank you.
Well, that wraps up another year. What a crazy and wild journey it has been. Students, we are so proud of you and appreciate all of your efforts to be the outstanding Turks that you are. I want to once again congratulate all of our award winners. Great work, Turks! That's all for now. Let's finish this year strong and have a great summer. Mr. Dave Moon, can you hear me? Beam me out of here, please.